Hi YouTube and welcome to my new video. Today we are going to play a bit of an unusual deck. I think it's an ETC Murloc Shaman that Jambre created last week. And it's been a while since I've played any Murloc deck, so I wanted to try it out and see how it does. I've only played one game with it so far before starting this video, so I don't really have a lot of experience with the deck yet, so we're just gonna try and find out if it's hard to play, if it's good on ladder or not. I'm gonna quickly show you the tweet Jambre posted last week. So he said he went 16 wins, 9 losses with his Shaman list in top 100. So I think that's a pretty decent score. He said the ETC/Mutinous was very good versus Quest Druids. And ETC had Bloodlust, Theothar, and Sun Fury Clergy in it. And you have to just pick which one you want according to the matchup. Now let's have a quick look at the cards here. So Sun Fury Clergy is not a card that has seen a lot of play, I think. It's Battle Cry, restore 3 health to all friendly characters, and mana thirst 6, so if you play it after turn 6, it restores 6 health instead. So you kind of want to pick this against like aggro matchups or matchups with a lot of burst damage, so you just heal back up, because you can play the Sun Fury Clergy. You can also like play Boner Sun Fury Clergy or play it with the Parrot after, so it repeats the battle cry and you heal a lot. Then there's Bloodlust, which you can pick, like you go wide on board and then you just go Bloodlust and smash them and kill them quickly. You can do this against Rogue, for example. And Theothar is really only here for the Druid matchups, the Quest Druid matchups probably, because you just wanna yoink one of their combo pieces so they can't kill you anymore. Anything else in this list that we need to talk about? Let's see. I think Mulligan, maybe I'd keep Schooling in the Mulligan. That's always a good card on one. You might want to keep the Sleet Breaker if you go first. It's a good 2-drop to play out. Clownfish, you probably always keep it. The Hawkstrider, you might as well keep it. It's a very good 3-drop, I think. ETC, probably don't keep it unless you're against Quest Druid, because you really want that Theothar. Anything else? Murlocula, maybe if you already have a good hand to begin with and you just keep it so you can start infusing it early on. Gorlock Ravager if you're on the coin, or if you have already some good cards to play until turn 5, you keep this one because it gives you 3 Murlocs. As a battle cry, it draws 3 Murlocs from your deck. That's pretty strong. Then again, if you're against Quest Druid, you might want to consider keeping the Mutinous, because it's important to just make sure they don't combo and kill you. And that's it for talking about the deck. Now let's just see it in action. Okay, it looks like we have a game now. Let's see what our first matchup's gonna be against Mage. I have been facing some aggro mages the past few days, so that might be it. I don't know about this matchup because they can easily freeze the board and just push face a lot. Don't think I keep any of these cards. Looking for not this, but I think the Hawkstrider on 3 is probably decent. But we're gonna need maybe a good 1 and 2 drop here. Clownfish, okay, that's not bad. What we could do now is set up the Rancher on 3 and then play Clownfish and Firemancer on the turn after, on turn 4, and maybe I can top deck even 1 more Murloc to have a really big buffed board with the Rancher. It also obviously depends a bit on what our opponent's going to do now. Okay, we didn't draw another Murloc, but I think we're just gonna play this Rancher anyway. I don't know if they will be able to clear it, so... And if they do, they have to spend their turn doing it. Okay, they did not clear it, so what we're going to do now is... Clownfish... Oh no, maybe not actually now. I think we can play Schooling and the 3 fish, because we only have 1 Murloc really, so like there's no AoE from the Flurgle yet. So I think we play Schooling. And we play 3 fish. They're all gonna get buffed as well. So we can deal with the board a little bit better. Okay, so we clear. And we clear this one as well. And I think this hits base. And then next turn we can just hope again that we get a Murloc to go Clownfish Flurgle plus something. Murlocula, that's not really what I had in mind. But we could play it maybe. I'm not sure how good it is, but we can't infuse it this turn for sure. So what I could do also is play the Clownfish and play Astalor just to kill off a skeleton. It's like trade with my my 1-drops. And then go Astalor and Clownfish. Let's play the Clownfish first. And now we... Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Okay. We still have the board now. The rancher is at 2 health, so maybe they'll be able to clear that one off. But even if they do, we still have like some decent stuff coming here. We also have Macaw in hand with Astalor. So if we play this Astalor next turn, for example, and we get the 8 mana Astalor, if we play the 8 mana Astalor on turn 8, and we play the Macaw the turn after, even though we're not at 10 mana, it will still deal 14 damage because it doesn't do the mana thirst part. So maybe we can just try to push lethal in a few turns with Astalor and the Macaw. We also have Brucant for some extra push if we need it. Another Clownfish. We can go this turn. What we can do is we can go Flurgle, Clownfish, Murlocula, and Astalor in the same turn. Like this. Like this. Like this. And we play the Astalor already. So now all we need is a good top deck for turn 7, and then we have our turn 8 with Astalor and turn 9 with the Macaw. Plus we have like a bit of a threatening board here that they're definitely gonna need to do something to try and clear at least a little bit of this board. Or freeze it. But they haven't really done much so far. So let's see. Okay, they have the coin, so what they could do also is coin out the hero card if they have it. The Magister. Okay, they don't. Arcane Intellect, that's actually quite slow because they're not dealing with the board yet. They might have a flurry or something. At least stop some damage. Okay, they're pinging my Astalor, so we get a 1/1. And then what, flurry? Solid Alibi, okay, that's quite early, but maybe they have like a Sivara in hand to get some extra ones. But the good thing is that Astalor will still work even if there's a Solid Alibi. So that doesn't really matter. Okay, so this, we trade this one, I think. And we hit. Unfortunately, I'm not pushing a lot now. Let's go this. And I'm not sure if I should have totemed actually, because we do give them a better Deathborn if they play it. But they do have to clear this board for sure now, or at least part of the board. And next turn we're gonna go Astalor, pushing 7. Then we have Macaw gonna push 14. Oh, what's this? They have Apprentice? No, not. They kind of have to Solid Alibi again here if they don't want to die. Let's see. They have 2 mana left. They can ping something. Or they have the coins for something 3 mana, but I'm not sure that extra mana is gonna gonna do much for them, so maybe they'll just go and ping the clownfish to take a bit less damage.
Time runs out on me.
What else are they thinking about? They could solid alibi again, but that I don't think that would really save them. Okay, maybe a flurry now then. Okay, freezing 2. Come on, small ones. Yes, okay. Oh no, they have double flurry. Okay, sure. So we're not actually going to hit face that much now. I think I still go Astalor anyway. So we have the macaw ready next turn. Oh, that's a bit sad. It didn't kill the multicaster, but sure. Okay, let's hit face. They have to do something again. They have to freeze or play solid alibi. But on solid alibi alone, they're still dead because my macaw is gonna deal 14, and plus we have the board. If they clear the whole board, we don't have lethal with macaw because it only pushes 14 and they're at 15. Plus 1 minion on board. That's not enough. We could top deck the Bolner and that would be lethal. Because we could go Bolner macaw and it will cost twice. So dealing 28. I don't know if they have a solution here to deal with this board. So we might already just win on board because we have 23 attack on board here at the moment.
Time runs out on me.
Okay. Bran and maybe Apprentice? Okay, that's what they're going for. So that's not a full clear. But it clears some of the board. Like, my Astalars are still here. Everything else is gone. And they can take 1 trait with her minion. So I have 8 attack on board. Oh, and they can ping. No, and they have a solid alibi again. Okay, so they're probably not dead here. So I'm actually not sure if I should play the macaw now, but if I don't play it, I will not get the Astalor mana battle cry. But it's a bit annoying because there's a Bran with 4 HP on the board and a Reckless Apprentice with 5. But I think we still do it anyway because we have Brukan for the turn after. So let's do this first. And it's also clearing the Bran, which is pretty good. Then we're gonna maybe amalgam already on the bird, I suppose, because we don't really. I might want to keep this chieftain to deal the damage phase because we are like a bit of damage short at the moment. Okay, so let's just get a beast. Don't know if that's correct. The Panther has stealth, so they can't ping it unless they have another Reckless. Invincible, we don't have undeads on the board, only the amalgam, and I don't know if that's gonna stick. So maybe let's go just set up the Panther here. And I'm actually not sure if we should hit face because it's only gonna deal 1 damage, but if we take this trait, I think we trade it anyway. They'll be able to ping. If they have Reckless, they clear half the board, but not everything. Unless they also have a Wildfire. Let's see. Next turn we can just set up the Brukan, and that might just kill him in a few turns as well if we get lucky and get the deal 6 twice.
You wish to match wits with me.
Varden. That's gonna cost Flurry or Cold Case. Wildfire, Flurry, okay. So my board is gone.
I have an idea.
I can ping one of my minions, or my face actually, because my minions are frozen at the moment. Sure. Okay, so I think we are going to play the Brukan. And I think we should pick the deal 6 because they're quite low and We do want to push, and then we might go for taunts to protect, or we can heal and protect our minions a little bit more. I'm not sure what is better. It's not deal 2 because there's only one minion and it has 3 health, so that doesn't do anything. Let's just summon taunts and see what we get in the refresh. Oh, we got a heal anyway, so I think maybe we could go for that now. If they clear this whole board, somehow we get an infused famished fool, so we'll draw 3 cards. And they're at 12 HP now, so we just need to roll the deal 6 twice and they'll die. But their ping is at 4 at the moment, so if they buff that up a little bit more, we can also just die quite easily to the ping and the Mordresh that they still have. It seems a bit like a scary matchup, this one. I'm thinking of ways they could clear the board on this turn. They could go Reckless Apprentice, that's a full clear. I'm not sure if there's anything else, unless it's like a randomly created spell, but they don't have anything in hand at the moment. No random stuff. Oh, and Mordresh, obviously, that's also insta clear. And they would have an 8/8 on the board, which is a bit scary. Savaro, what does it have? At least 1 solid alibi, wildfire, oh, and a flurry. Okay, they play Finley, so they actually putting their solid alibi on the top, on the bottom of the deck. But maybe they're trying to look for they were trying to look for the Reckless Apprentice, but they actually timed out. Yeah, I have 9, 10, 11. I'm actually 1 damage off, so maybe we go School Teacher first and see if we can find 1 damage. Oh, we can. Okay, Rug Biter weapon. And that is a win. I think opponent messed up that turn a little bit because they probably didn't skip the animations, like they didn't click to make it a bit go faster, so their turn ended while they were still drawing all the cards from Finley. And then it was my turn. Okay, nice. So we won the first game. That's always a good sign. Let's try again and hopefully face something else, not a mage again. Next game, what are we facing? Let's see. Don't be a mage. Don't be a mage. It is not a mage. Demon Hunter. Okay, let's see. That's probably relics, right? Because I don't know what else people will be playing. We have School Teacher, Bran, and Sleet Breaker. So I think we only keep the Sleet for the curve. And try to find a 1-drop and a 3-drop. Okay, we have the Rancher on 3. That's good. No 1-drop yet. So next turn we just go Sleet Breaker into the Rancher on 3, and then let's see what we top deck. We can play the Amalgam also on the Sleet Breaker if we want to, if we don't have anything else to do. But for now it's this one. I think my next turn will almost always be a Rancher. I don't know why I would want to top deck to not do that play this turn. Oh, that Prison Glaive. Wait, they might actually be aggro then. I don't know if all relic demon hunters play this weapon. Okay, a Rancher. Here we go.
Now more than ever.
Don't know if they'll be able to clear it. They can clear it if they have Foul Barrage and they hit it twice, then hit in with their weapon into the 5. It'll be gone. We don't really have good follow-up at the moment. We have 2 Amalgams in hand, but no minion types on board, so we can't really use it yet. Or we just have to play one out and Amalgam the other one. But then the outcome is a bit random. Okay, they have the clear. Oh, and they're pushing 5 damage while clearing. That's taking a big hit again. Honestly, did not expect to face aggro demon hunter here. In this matchup, you might want to get the Sun Fury Clergy from ETC, actually. Okay, we can play the fish. What if we just played all the fish here? And they'll just trade it, I suppose. I don't know. At least they're all 1 health, so if they have to hit in with the dag, I take only one damage from it. Fury. Okay, I guess they're not trading it then. Maybe they have something else because this is 4 damage going to my face again. Maybe they have the rush. Okay, that clears 2 of them. Sure. Flurgle. Okay, I think I play it and I go amalgam on it to find another Murloc. We could go Finley and swap our hands, or we go play the mistake. I think Finley's better because our hand is a bit awkward at the moment. So let's play this. See what we get for the next turn. Hopefully something decent. Okay. Yeah, we have something here because we can like play the school teacher next turn and maybe find a Naggling that either pushes more. Oh, we're dead actually. It's proving grounds. We're dead to the to the double 8/8 because we're at 16 health exactly on turn 5, guys. That was really unexpected, to be honest. I didn't see it coming, but I should have known with how much face they pushed that I could have died. But I didn't have any heals, so I couldn't play around it anyway. Okay, let's try one more game. I don't think this one counted, to be honest, because there was absolutely nothing I could do to stop that. It's Rogue. That's not a Druid. Let's see. There's been a lot of Miracle Rogues again on ladder lately, which is like not very cool. We have the Rancher on 3. We have a Gorlock Ravager, but honestly, without the coin, I'm not sure we should keep it here. I don't think so, because it's gonna be really slow. And I want to play something on 1 and on 2 if I can. Oh, I can't. Okay, sure. What do we top deck here? Like Schooling, maybe? Another Rancher. Okay, that's not bad if the first one sticks. Like on 3 we can play the Rancher into another one. Or we play Rancher and then Clownfish, Firemancer and another Murloc maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, it's actually not Miracle probably because they're a Renatal deck, so I'm gonna assume they are Thief. It might give us a bit more time to set up stuff. We are gonna play the Rancher this turn anyway, so they might not be able to clear it.
They need our care.
Like this.
Now more than ever.
And next turn I might play the other Rancher, to be honest, to make the board very sticky and big, and then just go for the Clownfish stuff the turn after. Unless I thought like a good Murloc here, then I could consider. I can't play both of them this turn. What do we do? What do we do? I think is a Rancher anyway.
Now more than ever.
And maybe play the Tiny Fin already. I'm not sure because we could go like next turn. We could go Clownfish, Flurgle, and Tiny Fin, and it deals 2 AoE. But I'm not sure we need that. So maybe I want to keep my Clownfish 1 extra turn so I can combo it with Gorlock. Okay, let's see. Not playing this. So if we play the Clownfish on 6, we can go Clownfish. Flurgle will cost 0, so we can go Flurgle, Ravager, and the Tiny Fin that we have in hand, so we can deal some damage to the board if we have to. Okay, they're not killing the buffed Rancher, that's cool. Sleet Breaker. Maybe we set up the clownfish this turn anyway, so it gives us a bit more things to do next turn. So we go clownfish, sleep breaker this turn, and then next turn we'll just go Flurgle, Ravager, and see what we draw maybe, or Ravager first if we don't have to do an AoE. We have a decent board here at least. Krabatoa, that's gonna clear everything. Because I assume their face is gonna trade something too, yeah. So we have some stuff here at least. And the Murloc is infused as well. What do we do? What do we do? We could also go Bran Ravager and draw a lot of cards. I don't know if we should though. Maybe we could try it. So I'm gonna play the Flurgle first, because we also have to kill this Krabatoa. Okay. Now this one. Trades. Trade and face. And maybe we don't play this one yet. I'm not sure if we should keep it in our hand for some reason. Or maybe not actually, because we already played both Rancher, so it's never gonna get blocked really. I just play it and it deals 1 more damage to your face. We have 14 damage on the board at the moment, so they kind of want to clear it. I suppose they have a Trickster in hand because they go for Jackpot. And without Trickster, they won't be able to play any of the spells anyway. Okay. Trickster is Scorch. Oh my god, that is very scary. What are we getting here? Oh, no taunts. And quite small minions actually, but there's one very scary thing here, and that's a Wild Pyromancer. And they have Shadow Stab, so they can clear some of the board at least. Not cool. So now I suppose they should hit into the Flurgle, because if they don't, I have a full board clear. Okay, they do that. I have a Bran though. What do we want? What do we want to find on Bran? We could go Clownfish to begin with. Then I could Ravager. Or actually, no, let's play one Amalgam first. See if we find not what I wanted. No, I was looking for a Flurgle actually. Murloc Holmes maybe because it's funny. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go Ravager. That gets me Mutinous and the Roadkill. But I can't play them this turn, unfortunately. Oh my god, what are we doing? We have to get rid of this Pyromancer, obviously. Bigger one. I'm not sure. I had so much mana left. I just didn't have the time to finish my turn. I could have actually set up the Roadkill. I think. Should have. I would have been really good on this board.
Let's muddy the waters.
Okay. They have another spell, I suppose, or Contraband Stash and get another Scourge. That would be nutty. Yeah, it looks like it. They're clearing their board. Or they're gonna summon something else. They have 3 Jackpot spells in hand. They're touching one. They got another Scourge from the Jackpot again. Oh, and this one's a bit better. They have like really big minions now. Okay.
Swiftly.
That is not good. That is not good. I have 9 damage, so I'm actually 10 damage off. Unless I go Schooling 2 fish and roadkill. That doesn't. No, that doesn't do it, right? Or does it? Maybe it can help me take some trades, so maybe I should go for it anyway. Like fish, roadkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can play this as well. And this. So these go somewhere. Doesn't matter. These go somewhere too. Now I have 15. I'm still a bit off. How much do they have? 28. So I actually die if I don't clear more. Maybe clear a bit more then. Clear everything. Let's go. We still have a big board now. They absolutely have to deal with it. Let's see. I don't think I did that turn perfectly, but we have 4 minions on board that are very buffed by the roadkill stuff. Shadow of the Mice. Raycon, okay. I was scared for a second that I was gonna be a Scourge, but Raycon is okay. Unless they get Gigafin, maybe that'd be a bit annoying. But we have lethal on board at the moment, so they absolutely do have to trade now. There's a Plague Spreader on board, so it could transform one of my minions. I don't know which one I would like to keep. Maybe ETC, because I can go ETC Bloodlust on the same turn. Oops. Okay, problem here, because this taunt is actually gonna summon a 6/6 taunt as well when we trade it. How are we gonna do that? Trade one, trade again.
I wonder.
Don't really have cool ways of dealing with it. Take some cards first. That's good, that's good, that's these. Okay, I'm gonna trade a bit already. Maybe I should play the minions first. Oh, I can't play the Lieutenant, that would have been funny. Can't, but I can clear the taunts at least, so we'll do that now. Good. And they have to deal with the board again. We have like a bit of a wide board here. So if they don't clear it, we can just go ETC, pick the Bloodlust and hit face. If they clear it, we might just set up the Brukan on the next turn. And try to push 6 face and maybe some taunts to make a new board. Another thing we can do is go Bolner and School Teacher and get a lot of Nagalings. That's gonna cost Scourge. So it's actually gonna depend a little bit on what they get. If there's gonna be lots of taunts. Yes, there's 2 taunts on the board. Actually 3, because the 2/2 is also gonna summon a 6/6. So what are we doing?
Swiftly.
We might have to Brukan, to be honest. And deal 2 everywhere and then take some trades. I don't think Bolner School Teacher is really gonna save us here, so I think we just go Brukan.
My time has come.
And we could go till 6 or some taunts. Maybe the taunts and try to have a board. Oh, we got healing as well. big was this? 6, so that still dies anyway. Unless we heal first and then take trade so my stuff survives while I trade. But they still have Tess on the board, so if they
My hand is full.
if they have step, they could step the Tess and get another Scourge board. It's a bit of a hard battle here because they already had 3 Scorches, 3 waves of Scourge on the board in one game. And they have 2 contraband stashes left and a shadow step. See what we can do. Okay, they definitely need to clear this board because they're still dead on it. Because I have ETC and Bloodlust. And I also have a deal 6 here. Oh, they're going for their own ETC. What's in it? What could help them?
All's well that
Sun Fury Clergy, what?
quickly.
How did they have that? Didn't expect it, but okay. Deal 3. So we don't have lethal. We have nothing on the board. So I think what we could try to do is go Bolner School Teacher and hope we get some good Nagalings to deal with the board. I think that's the best option here.
Anybody?
Far side maybe. Yeah. Cold storage. Freeze a minion, add a copy to your hand. Okay. Let's do far side first. Schooling. Overdraft, that doesn't help us. So we could go schooling and play 3 fish. Clear, clear, clear. I'm not too sure about it, but I might have to.
So
Or-
many choices.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do something else first. We have one more shot. Had a good one. Oh, we didn't. Okay. Can't really do too much. There, this. I don't know. Running out of time a little bit.
My
Rock
hand is
biter
full.
weapon. Okay. Oh, they lost a wicked stab. That's 6 damage that they can't push face now. But this this game is so scary because we both have like 9 cards in our hand, so we have like we have lots of options. But I know there is still 2 contraband stashes, and an Astalor. So I don't know if I can win in the long run. And I only have 2 cards left in the deck. So I'm gonna need to see. There's one thing I can do, and it's Astalor. Go for Astalor. And I still have double Macaw. So I go the 8 mana Astalor, and then Macaw for an additional 28. Maybe that is the way out. But then I need to top deck Astalor next turn, and it's like a 50-50 at the moment.
Quickly.
Let's see. This is Astalor. So we go Astalor on.
Our gift of the Arcane enlightens us.
We are playing this Astalor.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I think at the moment we just need to not die, really. Make this take another trade.
By all the elements.
Any questions?
Trade this. Just play doesn't really matter. It's just to have something more on the board, some more stats.
My hand is
Okay,
full.
so next turn, that's good. We have Astalor for 14, and we have the deal 2 hero power. So we can press the hero power first and kill some of their board.
The fire empowers us.
And then go Astalor, and then the turn after we go Bird Bird. Which I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but it might be. If I don't die, because I can't clear their Astalors either. So I'm gonna need to pray that we clear at least a little bit of that board. Okay, we press the hero power first.
Our gift of
Then we go Astalor and see where it is. Okay, there's only one Astalor left on the board. That might be okay. And then we go Macaw next turn. Just hope they don't play Stash now, because if they do, like, the birds are never going to clear. Macaw, oh, I'm dead. What? They got the Macaw from Mind Eater that they randomly created on Scorch to kill me with it. That was my plan, okay? Okay, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I think the deck is fun and it has some potential. I don't know about the matchups I played today. I don't think it like the second game we couldn't win because the Proving Grounds on 5 just instantly killed us, and we couldn't stop it. The Thief Rogue summoned like 3 Scourges by turn 7 or 8, so I don't think we can really deal with that either. But I think in general the deck's pretty fun to play, so I would recommend you giving it a try if you like playing Murlocs or if you like playing Shaman in general. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow.